an update on tropical cyclone Chido, which has made landfall in Zimbabwe, bringing with it powerful winds and torrential rains that threaten the safety of millions. The cyclone, which has already claimed lives in neighboring Mozambique, in Pemba and Cabo Delgado, comes with devastating effects. And as the cyclone intensifies, especially with its fury, our thoughts are with those in its path. But the most important question for now is what areas are affected.
Looking at the tropical cyclone, it made landfall over Mozambique. That was yesterday at around 16:15 a.m. That was in the morning hours of Sunday. And as the system moved on to the northern parts of Mozambique near Pemba, it deposited most of its rainfall there and then drifted westwards towards Balama, still in the northern parts of Mozambique. And as it drifted, it was losing most of its energy. That's the spinning wind force. When the cyclones are spinning, that's when they gain a lot of energy over water. But when they fall on land, they start to have that frictional force, and this frictional force then forces them to reduce in terms of speed and reduce as well in terms of rainfall, because we know that land has no source of water, and as they move across land, they'll be losing most of their water in the form of rainfall. So the system has been losing rainfall as of yesterday 6 a.m. up to the current time. Is currently over the southern parts of Malawi near Zomba and Balaka. That is about 75 kilometers from Blantyre, and that makes it about 503 kilometers from Harare. And with its clouds band still in Malawi, it had its clouds band stretching as far field as Mashonaland East and Manicaland. This gave us light rain showers over these provinces as of this morning, and we had a bit of windy conditions in some places, but not very violent, as these wind speeds have reduced from the 200 kilometers that it was spinning at whilst in the ocean to about less than 65 kilometers that it's now spinning at whilst it's in Malawi.
The Met Department, however, said people should not panic as the cyclone has reduced its intensity.
So the first and foremost is to reduce panic. The storm has reduced in intensity, so people shouldn't panic as much. We're expecting generally light to moderate rainfall over the eastern parts of the country, that's covering Mashonaland East, Manicaland, and parts of Mashonaland Central. We should get a few showers in other areas, but our main system that is of concern is actually coming from the opposite direction in Matabeleland North and Matabeleland South. We were expecting moisture to enter in through Botswana into those provinces, giving us isolated thunder showers. This should spread across the country, giving us those violent storms in some places, because we've had a lot of heat in the past weeks. Those storms will tend to be violent as they come onto land, and we expect a lot of lightning, thunder, as well as hailstorms in some places. So we urge the public to be indoors during these thunderstorms, as we project that they should be a bit violent in places.
So obviously there was a lot of fear surrounding the possible devastating effects of a tropical cyclone Chido, but that update from the Met Services Department just saying the risk factor has gone down, but still we need to remain vigilant and make sure that we are safe. I mean, there's still concerns around possible wet period. So I think we were talking about that specifically in traffic in terms of our behavior on the roads and the precautions that we need to take around that.
Yeah, I think let's just take precautions. I think that's the name of the game. Let's just be precautious, because yes, they can focus that the weather is going to be like this, or the intensity of Cyclone Chido has changed because it has made windfall in Zimbabwe and all that. But let's keep our guard up.
Konapo, ipapo, ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.